Thank you for visiting softwareandfinance.com. In this session I am going to teach you about encapsulation and data hiding. I am entering into Turbo C. Including the standard header file. The first concept I'm going to explain you about is an encapsulation and then data hiding. And both are just the concepts, so you cannot visualize. Like if you say virtual functions, you will have the keyword called virtual, and if it's a pure virtual function, then you have to have the syntax called virtual function at the end, assignment operator equal to 0. So this data hiding is an mechanisms which we will that private to protected and public access levels we can hide the data. I'm going to write a class called student, and the first parameter is a name. I will say 64 characters, then is age, and then it's maybe mark or rank. Just have just three simple variables, and by default these three variables are private, because if we don't specify anything it will be a private. So for explicitly I will mention the same thing, private, and we can have the public functions here, and I will write the main function here, and I'm going to create an object for the student. See student equal to s1. Now if I try to access say s1.age equal to 0, so it's a private member, so the compiler will give you an error message, now it's not accessible. So that age is a data member which was hidden with the private keyword. If it's a public, it will allow you. So this is the concept of data hiding. So you can hide the data whenever you want, and if you have a derived class and if you want to extend your access level to its derived class instead of private, you can say protected, so the derived class member will also have access to that, but other functions will not have access. If you want everyone to have access, you have to use public. So in C we don't have this option, so if it's everything by default public, and you cannot change that. In C++ classes provides that support. And encapsulation is we can have an interfaces are nothing but the functions and data members together in a class or structure. So this is a C++ feature, and this is called encapsulation. Once I will write this const star get name and return name. So now I'm returning name, and it's a function within the class. In C it is not allowed, you cannot have functions in C structures, but in C++ both structures and classes can have functions and data members together with the different access levels. So if you can have a member function as well as a member variable within a class or a C++ structure, then it is called an encapsulation. We can write in another interface members like get age, return age, get rank, and then return rank. And similarly you can have the set functions like with void set name cons char star p, you can say string copy name comma p void set age int a, and can say age equal to a, and void set rank int r equal to rank equal to r. Now I have written the interfaces. So six functions and three member variables. This, as we combined data and functions together, it explains the concept of encapsulation. And data hiding means you cannot have access s1.age equal to 10 directly. It will give an compilation error. See, student age is not accessible. That's a string copy is not defined. Let's find out the header file. You can use the shift F1 or alt F1, then type string copy, and you can say string.h is the header file. Now if you want to set age for the student, you have to use s1.set age 10. Now it will work. So this is the concept of encapsulation and data hiding. If you have any questions, you can reach me by email at kadir@softwareandfinance.com, and thanks for visiting softwareandfinance.com once again.